We have Crash here now.
Alrighty then, V-Man.
Crash, we'll go ahead and let's get back to it. Obviously, Bitcoin over 70,000, guys. Ladies and gentlemen, let me go ahead and look real quick. Bitcoin is
The war
over 70,000. Ethereum is at 35.58. We got BNB almost approaching 600. Solana 184. Dogecoin at 21. Dogecoin is rallying, and I feel like it's also taking the meme economy with it. So speaking of that, let's bring in Crash. Crash, what's going on, brother?
Hey, what's up, man? How are you? Is it cool if I share my screen with you guys?
For sure. Let's go right to it.
Okay.
Can we change the thingy to live with Crash? I don't know why I just sounded like I'm from the South. Oh, because I was talking to Gary.
Live with Crash.
What's up, Crash?
What's up, man? Let's talk about this Dogecoin move, right? Because like you can see Dogecoin is outperforming Pepe right now. It's up 15% while Pepe is up 3%. And I've been saying that I thought that would be the case short term, right? So like I actually closed out my Pepe long here, right? And instead I rotated long on Dogecoin. And so now it's just going to be short term. Doge is going to be leading meme coins. And then after that, right, you can look at this pair, Doge over Pepe, and you're going to see, right, this is why Doge, in my opinion, based on the charts, is outperforming Pepe, right? So you got to see this whole red move down is Pepe outperforming Doge, right? Literally crushing Doge. But look at this, you know, we come down to this support, right? And that's exactly where Dogecoin, you know, bounces from. And so as long as this is bouncing, expect Dogecoin to outperform Pepe here in the short to medium term. But I want you to notice something, right? Is look at the volume, right? Look at the volume coming in here on the pair. So what do you notice, right? The volume on the buy side for Doge over Pepe is a lot less than the sell side, right? When Pepe was actually outperforming Doge. So this is a key hint or clue to you that, yeah, okay, Dogecoin may outperform here, but ultimately Pepe is in control and outperforming Doge this cycle. So what seems very likely is, you know, this bounce will come up and it'll be on low volume. It'll outperform Pepe for a while, but it'll fade off because, like I said, you see that low volume. You see that Pepe is really what's in control here over Doge through this chart. So I highly dude, looking at these pairs is one of the best things you can do to understand like when Pepe is going to outperform and like right now, Doge is going to outperform, right? So hopefully that makes sense. You guys see that?
Yeah. No, I do. So you're talking about this short term with that.
Yeah, exactly. So Doge is going to outperform it short term, but ultimately, right, I think Pepe is still going to lead Doge this cycle and outperform it. And you could see something like, you know, look, this high, and maybe we see another high up here as ultimately, right, Doge will actually downtrend versus Pepe ultimately, right? But yeah, if you look at the Doge chart, by the way, right, like this is not something you want to be bearish on at the moment. And it's like, you know, this is so good for our meme coins. And I explained it in a YouTube video recently, which is like, you got to realize when Dogecoin is making headlines, breaking out, that's going to attract a new wave of interest and money into the market that we haven't had, which is going to be like literally everyone and their grandmothers, right, starts talking about it. It's a type of money that is interested in memes, and they're not so interested in utility and fundamentals. They're just here to chuck in $100, $1,000, and hopefully get rich on some meme coins. And so this is a really good type of speculative money that's it's going to eventually find its way to our memes, because like as these people, you know, they hear about Dogecoin, they start talking about it again. You know, let's say they put in you know, $100 or $1,000 here, and then they're up like you know, $2,000 soon. You know, they're going to be hooked after that, and they're going to be like, damn, what else can I buy? What else can I get into? And that's when you start to see like Pepe take off. You start to see Bobo take off. And so look at this. This is another key factor I want to point out on Pepe. Another reason why I'm so confident, like we're going to see this go way higher, right? So look at this. We push up on extremely strong volume, and then look at the volume on the way down as we pull back, right? So this is a key point. Like volume is just so important, man. And so whenever you see something go up so fast and it doesn't just dump off, instead it's actually sustaining some demand and it's starting to go sideways. That's one of the most bullish things you can do, man, because if it was just a insider pump and dump, right, without any sustained demand, it would just pump and it would dump back down, right? So the fact that you have people coming in and helping it go sideways to combat the sell pressure of all the people that are actually up shows you, one, there's a lot of demand, and two, there's actually very limited amount of selling going on, right? And you can see that factually through the volume on the chart, right? So, expect this to eventually break out a lot higher, in my opinion. And when you see that happen, right, and it's just one of the clearest things you'll ever see is like, look at this, goes up on extremely strong volume, pulls back on extremely low volume, and this week is obviously not close to being finished. So it's just really bullish, man, and expecting that to break out. And then that brings me to Bobo, right? You guys know Max because Bitcoin. He's done an amazing job of like highlighting some of his charts, and basically what he's shown us all is that, if you see Dogecoin go up 10%, you're probably going to see Pepe go up 20%, but not in the short term right now, right? Because once again, Doge is going to have its little time to shine, and eventually though, Pepe will start to outperform Doge again, right? So it's just you just got to look at like, it's Dogecoin, right? Second is Pepe, and then third and fourth within that sequence, that when they catch on, like, it doesn't mean like, look, Dogecoin and Pepe, they're both going up right now, right? But where the Brett and the Bobos really start to take off is once these have taken a bigger move, like when Pepe, for example, really breaks out. And we all know that Bobo, right, it's a ratio of Pepe, right? So it's 75 million. Meanwhile, Pepe is at what, 3.5 billion, I think, right? So it's like it's 3.2 billion. It's a ratio. It's like 1/50th of Pepe. So if Pepe breaks out to 10 billion plus market cap and Bobo remains at a 1/50th ratio, that's going to bring Bobo up to a 200 million market cap. Right, but that ratio continues to improve, and that's a fact, right? Look at the chart, Bobo USDT over Pepe USDT. The ratio keeps getting better with time, and so Bobo is outperforming Pepe, right? And so if Pepe goes up to 10 billion plus, which you can pretty clearly, I feel, see through the charts that it's going to do that, right? As I've shown you, like with the volume and the move, and you can see through Max's chart how similar it's playing out to Doge last cycle. And SHIB last cycle, So if Bobo continues to outperform Pepe, Pepe goes up 4x here, right, in the coming months. Well, then what do you think Bobo's going to do as this ratio continues to improve, right? Bobo is going to go up. Meanwhile, Pepe goes up 4x. Bobo is going to be going up 10x plus, and that's not moon boy shit. Like, it's just pretty evident in the charts if you know how to read them and you see that, So hopefully that all makes sense.
No, that's a great chart. Bro, like great different angle that you're showing us here with Doge and Pepe and the short term. And by the way, if people don't know, he's got a dope YouTube channel. I actually watch that stuff sometimes. I subscribe to it, dude. He's got how-tos and he's got an analysis. I would definitely check out my guy Crash, man. I've learned a lot from him in this short amount of time. Probably saved me a bunch of money too, and losing on these stupid coins and chasing BS. But anyways, I don't know if you got a chance to catch some of our conversation from earlier, but we were basically talking about, I was talking about to Gary Cardone and to everyone that it's not about all the meme coins or shit coins that we're seeing out here. To me, that's the noise or the narrative. For people who don't like memes, like I was talking about the flagship memes that are basically will be a brand of the chain. And I was trying to explain to Gary and Room that kind of like the Nike swoosh is for Nike, is what Doge, then now Pepe is to Ethereum, is what Brett is to Base, is what Landwolf probably will be, maybe, I don't know. to Avalanche, or at least the support of the CEO. I'm like, those are those memes that you don't have to stare at the chart every 24 hours. Those are the memes that are turning into the brand of the chain. And
Bro, I gotta show you something. Keep
okay.
going though.
Yeah, so that was basically the conversation, because dude, I hang out with a lot, like I like Bitcoin. You know, I want to get more Bitcoin. I hang out with a lot of Bitcoiners, and some people that are only Bitcoin. And it's like, guys, these memes are going to expand our reach, expand our tent, get more people, while also big money and institutional money is coming into Bitcoin. This is a two-funded move that is a bullish case at the end of the day for Bitcoin. The masses with smaller amounts of money, and then the top 1% with the stupid amount of money. I say you put that stuff together, you got a crazy number of Bitcoin. And so I am just trying to get through with that message to people that, yes, see, because the noise is they're all scams. Well, the noise on Bitcoin was a scam. It was a joke. And now look at Bitcoin.
Here's the thing about
no
calling something a scam, bro. It's subjective. There's no factual or concrete definition of what a scam is. Everyone calls and throws that word around so lightly. So, like, to those people, look at the damn facts, bro. Like, look at this. So when Ethereum bottomed right here down at $900, right, in June 2022, look at this. It's up 4.2x, right? And it went up as much as 4.7x. In that same time that Ethereum bottomed, the number one meme on Ethereum, okay, if we go back here, has done what, right? It's done 4.8x, and it went up as much as 6.8x. So this is not moon boy shit. This is just a simple fact that since the bottom, the number one meme on Ethereum has outperformed it. Okay, and I took a bad measurement there. It's actually better than that. If you go from the real bottom of SHIB, you know, it's went up 7.9x. Meanwhile, Ethereum has went up 4.7x. Okay, so in the same time frame, the number one meme has outperformed the actual blockchain itself. Now let's look at Bonk and Solana, right? So Solana has just done unreal numbers, you would think, right? So it's up 20x, and from bottom to peak so far, it's a 23x. Okay. Now look at Bonk. Bonk launched shortly after Solana. And so about a few months after Solana bottomed, right? So we go to look at Bonk, and, you know, roughly around the time it launched, a few months after, that's up 70x right now. Meanwhile, it hit a peak of like 111x. So I'm just pointing out the facts here. The number one meme on Ethereum has outperformed Ethereum since the bottom. The number one meme on Solana has outperformed Solana since the bottom. That's a fact. As great as those gains have been for those blockchains, the number one memes are outperforming those blockchains. So if you understand that, obviously holding Ethereum is going to be safer when the market drops, right? When the market drops, like Ethereum at this point, you know, I don't think it's going to go below like 2,100, like ever, honestly, again, possibly. So it's like you do have a nice, like, I guess, risk cap for the short to medium term for sure in Ethereum. Whereas, yeah, maybe you could argue that meme coins have more downside, right? That they will make a larger move to the downside in the times that the market dips. But once again, that's also, you know, they're going to make way bigger moves to the upside too. So, you know, you have the number one meme on Ethereum, which I think you should swap out SHIB really, and you should say Pepe is the number one meme on Ethereum this cycle, even though it's at a lower market cap. This is a new meme coin that was launched in the bear, right? So like the way I see it is for this cycle, this is the number one meme on Ethereum. And like, it's pretty clear that Pepe has outperformed the heck out of Ethereum as the number one meme on that chain, right? Personally, I'm not too interested in Bonk as the number one meme on their chain, but you know, I think another important thing to look at is when we look at these charts and we understand Bobo factually is outperforming, you know, Pepe, and it's acting as a leverage bet on Pepe, then I think you got to realize like Bobo is in that conversation of a top meme on this entire chain that is Ethereum, right? It's just outperforming Pepe on the way up. That's a fact too. So, you know, right here in 2024, this literally just last month, bro, right? Bobo's up 90x, dude. In that same time frame, right? Pepe has went up a shitload, but it's not up no 90x. You know what I mean? So it's time that people start realizing Bobo is going to be a top meme on Ethereum this cycle. And if they don't realize that now, they're going to realize a lot higher, you know, above 500 million, above a billion. And that's fine, because the more something goes up, the more credibility it builds and the more belief people actually end up having. And so sometimes it just takes people a long time to realize, you know, like you said, a $10 Bitcoin, everyone thinks is a scam. At 69,000, it's the future of the world. So as things go higher, the narrative develops, the belief develops, and the faith in something just gets stronger. So that's the thing, is you got to try to spot that early. And, you know, whether people realize that now or they're going to realize it later, I've chosen to realize that now. And like I like to say, you will get Bobo at the price you deserve. If you buy in the billions, that's because you deserve that price. If you bought it at 74 or 1 million, you deserve that price. So yeah, that's the way I see it, is the top memes on Ethereum this cycle are just going to be Pepe and Bobo. There's no need to overcomplicate it. Like, these are going to outperform Ethereum. As you see, the top meme on each blockchain outperforms the actual blockchain itself. So if you want to hold Ethereum to be safe, but you want to lever it up with some meme coins, that's how you play it, right? You have ETH, you have Pepe, you have Bobo, right? If you want to look at other blockchains, right? Like, for example, Base is one that I think is going to do extremely well. Well, Base doesn't even have a token yet. But even if they had a token, we know that the actual top meme on the network would outperform the token anyways. So if you want to bet on Coinbase's blockchain blowing up and onboarding new users and a lot of new money into that network, you bet on the #1 meme on that chain. And that's Brett, right? So that's the way I'm looking at it, is positioning heavily in the top memes on each network. And that is Bobo and Brett. I mean, I could literally show you over $4 million in Brett and Bobo right here, right now. I'm not even gonna put it on the screen because I know David's like, it's flexing, so I won't even do it. But it's just that, like, bro,
what do you mean?
Dude, do it, dude. David flexes all the time with his arms.
Bro.
He goes like this.
Are you really? Hold on. You really? Hold on, because I go like this. I'm flexing.
You're like, dude, you're like, hey, check out the little banana right here.
Like, look at, here's the thing. I do what I
that
say.
Banana.
You know, you got this.
3.5. What is that, Bobo or Brett?
That's Brett right here. Look,
okay.
This is Brett. Like, you got to realize I've been ahead. Like, so I've seen this all coming in advance, and it's going to continue to be right. So, you know, we got Bobo over here. I've taken about a 200K profit on Bobo so far. Let's see here. You know, like, I legit, like, that's over $4 million on just between Bobo and Brett. I can show you right now. You know, like I said, I'm actually doing what I say. You know, if I say I think Dogecoin's gonna pump, well, I actually got my money on that. You know what I mean? It's like that's what's up, bro. Like, a lot of people say, like, to the moon, to this and that. It's like, but how much money do you got on the line, bro? Like $100? Like, come on.
Yeah, hold on. Carlos said charging. Yeah, bro, like, you don't want none of these, bro. Trust me.
Trust me. David flexes every show, Crash.
I don't even notice that. Like, you just made me notice that I'm doing that.
Because I ain't going to call out everything I see.
You
dog.
should. I didn't know. Yo, because I go like this. Like, because I'm stretching in my seat.
Did he do this?
No, I can put the camera.
And then you look to
level.
the side like you're not doing it.
Yeah, okay.
All right, bro. Flex that tricep. Okay. It's all good.
I'm totally not flex. Okay, I guess. Yeah, I didn't even notice I do that.
We're having a good time.
You know what it is? I try to stretch out my back because we're here for 3 hours, right? I'm not getting up to pee or anything, so I'm like, I'm like, hold on, you doing this? Oh, yeah. You
Anyway,
made me
sorry,
laugh.
Crash. Just a little moment we had there.
Hold on. All right. All
That's
right.
good.
Also,
Hey,
just
Crash. Yeah,
look at
Crash,
this
what do you mean why are you flexing on me, son?
Nah, bro, it's just receipts. I gotta drop them.
Why you? Did I ever say anything about you?
No, not you. It's just that, like, I just think it's a difference when you know.
Yeah, I get it. I'm just messing.
On the line.
I'm just messing around. Yeah. Yesterday, you in the chat when I went, like, everybody thought it was about numbers. To me, it's not. It's just like, if you're gonna be a dope ass community, you know, regardless of numbers, you got to be out there like memeing the fuck out of, you know, memeing the fuck out of Bobo. Like at the end of the day, like you can't sit on your hands. And if you think that, you just go sit in Telegram in a bubble, like, and people go hear about Bobo, they're not. That was really the case.
I get you when you say like yesterday, you're like, fuck the numbers. But here's the thing. The numbers, they're going to heavily support the community because like if the numbers aren't there, shit's not going to add up and shit's not going to succeed no matter what the community tries to do. If there's not enough money, like, dude, if you're buying pork inu, like, is there a coin called pork inu? Like, bro, the numbers don't add up on this shit. Like, you could have the dopest fucking community of all time. You guys could hang out, watch movies together, fucking give each other hand jobs. I don't give a shit about your community, bro.
Hold on. You're not gonna Crash. Listen to me.
Cook.
I'm saying, hold on. I love this part of Crash. This is the Crash I like.
I love
Crash. Listen. What I'm saying is, if like Bobo's doing well, right? It's up. Like percent wise, it is up. What I'm saying is there's a community that is literally, they're fire, but they're stuck in Telegram. Like they're not venturing out to Twitter. They're not, X. They're not venturing out to Instagram or whatever it is, TikTok. They are just stuck in Telegram. So like you have like a really great community that knows a lot about Bobo and they know everything that's happened with Bobo. And yet like they don't get outside their bubble.
Here's another thing I'll say is the best products, they sell themselves to a large extent.
I get that.
So it's kind of like Bitcoin people. They're nerdy.
Crash,
right?
I'm not saying shill it.
Bitcoin at $10. No, I just want to make a point. People who found Bitcoin at $10, they might have been like nerdy or not good at like spreading the word or like sharing the meme or I guess sharing Bitcoin with people. So the same thing with Bobo is like, they may not be like the most crazy community like on X as of now, but also the network effect hasn't had the time to grow yet. Like you also got to realize Bobo's got 8,000 holders, right? Pepe has 195,000. Brett has 38,000. So you also got to realize it's a smaller community for now. Eventually, 8,000 is going to turn into 16,000, is going to turn into 30, into 50, into 100. And like at that point, the network and the presence on the timeline is going to be felt more, So I think Bobo's doing great, man. Like, but I get what you're saying for sure.
I got people talking about, yo, David. Yeah, I seen you flexing, man.
See, I don't lie.
Yeah, a lot of girls in the comments. I'm just saying, and guys too. Hey, Crash. Like, listen, we share similar thoughts, man. Like me and you, we do share similar thoughts, man. I just like, to me, it's like, bro, if I like something, I'm out here, bro. That's it. Like I don't know. To me, like if I really am passionate about something, like I'm just going to talk to everybody about it. The same way, like when Bitcoin came out, I was like when I got into Bitcoin, I was like, yo, Bitcoin is revolutionary. It's going to change everything. And even though people thought I was like really, really, really crazy, hey, I didn't care. I really didn't care. I wore Bitcoin hats. I wore Bitcoin shirts. I have Bitcoin sweaters, man. I'd swag myself out with Bitcoin. Like, I don't know. Maybe I'm different. I don't know.
You gotta realize, like, not everyone's a doer. A lot of people are spectators, and so
that is the truth, though. But you said something yesterday that resonated. You were like, "We don't want them anyway. Like we don't want these like cats that don't understand and believe in it now to get in now. Like we want, they'll get in when they get in."
Yeah,
and they'll get the price that they deserve. So I respected that, man. I'll give you the horns on that.
I love this take on the community thing.
I'm not talking about community anymore because, like I mentioned, community in Alchemist's space. Alchemist has a morning show, ladies and gentlemen, that you can tune into on Spaces, X Spaces, and like I don't know. Yesterday it was a very heated discussion. Sakasa came at me with all types of swords and shit. All I was saying is that like Slurf, right? Slurf, who had the whole debacle with the $10 million and stuff like that. Their community is like super strong and they vibe out and they hold spaces 24 hours a day. And they're just like going on to even live streams now. And they're just like, they're talking and I'm vibing. And I just said like the vibe itself just reminded right now, currently the vibe not the asset. The vibe itself reminds me of early Pepe days. That's all I said.
Okay. But here's what I'm gonna say, bro. Is Slurf may have a higher market cap and a community, maybe like a louder and more active community. But guess what, bro? I have full faith and confidence that Bobo not only will flip Slurf, even though I like Slurf and I think that they have a lot of great things about him, but also ultimately what matters is the product. Bobo is a product of the Reddit we see in the market. He's a meme that we actually use every day. And so, yeah, Slurf is cool, but and I give them all the respect. They're just not, in my opinion, on the same level as Bobo. And so you see Slurf at 300 mil plus is not the same level as Bobo. I'm sorry. Like, you can have the loudest community you want, but here's the thing: community, but incorrect product, right? Or maybe you have a little weaker community, but with the absolute strongest product in the world, right? I'll take a weaker community with the strongest product in the world, which, by the way, I'm not saying Bobo community is weak. It's just it hasn't grown into what it's going to get into yet. You know, like I said, give it some time. The best things don't happen overnight. So it's like, once again, I see Bobo as a much greater product than Slurf, and it's at 1/5 of the market cap. And so once again, I'll take that over a louder community at a higher market cap, but on a inferior product, in my opinion. Like I said, I'm not trying to put hate, but like, when we're truly being objective and we realize that these are brands on the blockchain, right? Bobo is Adidas, Pepe is Nike, right? Then Slurf maybe is like maybe New Balance, you know, or maybe not.
It's a new somebody had to be New Balance, bro.
Well, I don't know, man. It's just
Actually,
like
they're pretty comfortable. New Balance is nice.
Well, I'm talking about the grand scale of the scale of the brand. You know, it's Slurf is cool. Like, actually, yeah,
Hey,
New Balance.
Tim Duncan wore New Balance, so it's okay. Tim Duncan, one of the greatest basketball players of all time, wore New Balance, so it's okay. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine.
Yeah.
Take that. Take that all day long, bro.
Yeah, don't hate on New Balance.
Yo, as long as he didn't say Skechers, bro.
Slurf is cool, bro. But I mean, dude, a lot of people are gonna love Skechers. A lot of people are gonna love Slurf. It doesn't really matter. But at the end of the day, you know, we're looking at comparing these coins and like understanding them as brands. I really think Bobo is the absolute top tier brand, you know, and it's at a less market.
It's underappreciated.
What do I call myself? I call myself the Warren Buffett of meme coins. It's up to me to spot the value, bro. Like, I gotta see it. And I'm laying it out, like, clearly, point blank, bro. Bobo is Adidas. Slurf is cool, but it ain't Adidas, you know?
It ain't. I like that.
Yeah.
I like that.
I think Bobo is very overlooked right now, and the market cap is prime time. It's prime time. Sleeper.
Definitely. Welcome to the breakdown, episode 405. Sam Bankman-Fried was sentenced to 25 years in prison today. The judge handed that down today. We were talking about this earlier. I don't believe that he's going to serve 25. I think somehow he'll get out in 2. We're also talking about Bitcoin. Hold on. What else are we talking about? Bitcoin. And then again, I'm sticking on meme season. You know, what's real, what's not. I believe memes are big. Listen, memes are a big catalyst to get people into our industry. And, you know, there are a lot of people, Bitcoiners, that won't tell you that they're participating in memes. They use memes to, you know, generate profit and then go into, more Bitcoin, and more Bitcoin. Do not for 1 second think that Bitcoin maxis do not participate. They do. Most of them do. They're out here, but they won't say it publicly. And it is what it is. What are we looking at here, Mr. Warren Buffett of memes?
I mean, bro, I think you should keep it simple and not like spread yourself thin between a bunch of shit, because the reality is 90% of the money is going to flow into the top brands, you know, the top memes. So I keep it simple, bro. I go in with size on the top memes, you know, and the brands that are going to lead this space. You're literally looking at them 3 right here: Pepe, Brett, Bobo. Like, that's it, man. Like, and then when you actually understand how that ties into the charts and how, yeah, Dogecoin's going to outperform the market for a little right now. But after that, expect Pepe to start to outperform. And once Pepe starts to outperform, Brett and Bobo are just going to do multiples on whatever Pepe does. And like, I think Pepe is going to 80 billion market cap. That's a it's like a 25x here for Pepe. So I can confidently tell you, because I'm I see these charts every single day. I observe them, I watch them, I see how the Bobo ratio over Pepe keeps getting better and better over time, right? I see that. So the way I see it is, if you're confident in Pepe, right, you're going to be confident in Bobo and Brett to just do even more X's than Pepe, right? Just like, you're on Solana and you should expect the number one meme on Solana to outperform it. Just like when you're on Ethereum, you expect the number one meme on it to outperform it. It works its way. It's like a ladder, right? So you got Ethereum, then you got Pepe, then you got Bobo, right? In order of gains that they'll do. And like base, you got Coinbase's blockchain, which they don't have a token yet. Under that, you have Brett. Like, yeah, I'm betting on the blockchains that I think are going to do well through their meme coins. Because the meme coins, the top meme coins on each chain, they're going to be a leverage bet on the blockchains. And so this market is risk on. Like, this market, we have not seen it move like this in years, right? The last time we saw Doge move like this was what? It was right here. So if we're in an environment that money heavily favors the memes, and we know that factually the memes outperform the actual blockchains themselves, then you just need to bet on the clear meme winners that are going to literally outperform Ethereum, Solana, and Coinbase's blockchain, right? So that's what's up.
Sick, bro.
Dude, I'll make a like here's the thing, right? Pepe's already in the billions. You see Brett is at 507 million. That's going to multi-billions, dude. Right? These are my predictions. These are what I'm thinking, and I'm very confident in that. So Bobo, you're gonna see it in the billions. This shit is like, if Bobo is pegged to $1 billion plus, right? You're buying Bobo for 7 cents. You're buying $1 for 7 cents right now in Bobo. Like, I don't know. How do you not chuck some money into Bobo, knowing that this is literally has to be in the billions? Like, guys, I see value, bro. Like, this shit is not at the correct price. Like, when you have confidence, like, okay, let's say a car, the value is $20,000, but someone wants to sell it to you for $10,000. Are you not going to take that car for $10,000? Actually, scale down to Bobo. Like, Bobo is like it's like a car for $700 that's supposed to be $10,000. Like, if you actually understand the value there, you understand that these memes are going to outperform the actual blockchains. This shit is literally free money. You buy your dollar for 7 cents, and you trade it back in for $1 plus later. Call me crazy. People are going to say, fucking meme coins are gambling. It is gambling when you do it, not when I do it. All right. I know it's not humble, but at the end of the day, we're going to see if I was right or not. And so let's watch it all unfold, bro.
It's gambling when you do it. It's not gambling when I do it. I like that. Yo.
Now you cleaner than a barbed up soap?
Yep.
I'm cleaner than a barbed up soap. That's what he said.
That's fine. Yo, Crash is like, yo, what you talking about? What you talking about, fool? I'm in this, son. I'm in this, son. All right. We shall see, right? We shall see what happens. Like, listen, a lot of the stuff that you're putting up here, I'm in it. So, I'm obviously happy with the direction that they're going into. I like the base chain. I really do. I think, a lot of people are now moving over to base to I guess, create, whatever meme tokens and shit. I've seen one that I literally said out, like, I'm not going to talk about it, but I said that shit's going to go straight to zero. And like, no, everybody was giving me shit. I was like, zero, it goes. Like, I'm not praying for it. I'm just saying that a pre-sale,
bro,
pre-sales don't work.
You can't feel bad for people. We've laid out the blueprint on what works and what doesn't work. And when their shit goes to zero, and we clearly told them what was gonna work, and they choose to go buy shit that goes to zero. Well, meanwhile, the stuff that we're talking about, it just keeps going up. Right? So whose fault is that? It's not ours, bro. So
Yeah. Dude, that's sick. Hey, by the way, did you hear that Max bought Brett because of my hoodie?
Yeah, bro. I mean, everyone's gonna be buying Brett soon and above $1 billion. Like, I'm not surprised. You know, he's smart as hell. Like that guy. Oh, bro, it needs to be.
He got blue pilled.
Bro, everyone needs to follow Max. Like,
Yeah.
there is not a single person in this world putting out the quality of charts that he's putting out. Nobody.
Nah, he's all right. He's a don't gas up his head. Don't gas up his head.
No, nobody is putting out the charts that he's putting out. This guy is underrated. Like, you will see him, he's gonna blow up, bro. Or if he doesn't, this world is messed up. But here's the thing, bro. Okay, I fight strongly.
This world is messed up.
I will fight strongly for people that I believe are special. Okay,
Yeah.
and like, you know, when you see them, you need to recognize them. And when you notice someone who is number one at what they're doing, and you know, it's only a matter of time until, you know, they get the recognition they deserve. So I just want to make sure it's known that nobody in the world is putting out the charts that he's putting out. So respect to him.
Yeah, Dave freaking represent.
No, I like. Listen, I like Max. Like Max, you know, I like Max. You know, I spoke to Max, brought him on to the show. Like,
I'm talking about me, not Max.
He had to impress me. Like, you know, like everybody's a chartist, and like until they get onto a show with me, and then like he showed what he was worth. Man, he went right into it. I'm not big on guys that say I win all the time. You know, I'm not really big on that. I like the way that he articulates, you know, everything that he's showing to you. Like, he's literally, he puts up these charts and he explains them to you. Like, he doesn't just put them up and say, here's 18 possible ways that this can. No. He's just like, here's my thesis, and that's it. Like,
what the heck are we looking at?
That's you're looking at his
deviation.
Yeah. That is such is such
this
funny
was
shit.
Dogecoin last cycle before it exploded, and like if you look at how Pepe is playing out right now, it's like identical, bro. It's amazing. Like, I'm telling you, no one's putting out charts like this. It's so nice.
No, one of my favorite charts is when he just shows ties Bitcoin, Doge, Bobo, Pepe, Bobo chart that, and now he's going to be charting Brett. Because I get to see some dope charts on Brett. I'm happy. So. Yeah, I think Max. I don't know if Max could come on tomorrow, but yeah.
Look at this.
Follow him.
Think about his chart. Look at this. It doesn't show the volume, right? So if you combine Max's chart with what I've shown you today, which is the volume, right? There's like no, the bulls are in full control here. Like, look at the volume, man. You know, like I said, you go up and charge up on massive volume, and you're pulling back on non-existent volume. Like, this shit is about to rip out based on the volume. Then you compare it to Max's Fractal or his pattern observation of Doge last cycle to this cycle. You can literally see that pattern combined with the volume.
Hold on, I think
man.
I think he got lost on the third party phone call probably. Hold on.
Bro, do you see that meme on the bottom right?
I'm just here.
The meme? The what?
Never mind. If he goes back to that screen, it was messing with my head. It was Pepe having whatever with SBF.
Oh.
I'm sorry, bro.
Oh, shit.
That, dude.
I just saw that shit. That was funny. That's some funny shit.
It's terrible.
Oh my God. That is hilarious, man. Holy shit. All right. So it breaks out here. Okay, so who follows who? Like, are you with Max with his flow, saying that Dogecoin, Pepe, Bobo, like all these things? Are you with his thesis? Crash?
Yeah. Like, that's what I've explained today too. Is I see the exact same thing in that sense. You know, Doge is gonna outperform first as of now, and like once again go back to that chart, Doge USDT over Pepe USDT. Like I said, like Dogecoin got absolutely just destroyed versus Pepe. So it's gonna be a dead cat relief bounce here for Doge over Pepe, you know, but it's bouncing up on very low volume. So what does that tell you? Pepe ultimately is going to do more X's than Doge this cycle, right? I don't think that's hard to see. And so, yeah, once again, short term, expect Doge to outperform. Then Pepe is going to take control. And when Pepe takes control, Brett and Bobo, they're going to have to repeg into the multi-billions. So I'm fully in line with that. Yeah.
It's gonna be crazy. It's crazy that it's not really crazy though, because like this happens like the first meme economy, or the beginning of the meme economy in 2021. Really, that's when it really took off. You had people experimenting and trying to build something, but this time around, it's like people finally realize, yo, I'm going into OG meme tokens, or I should rephrase it. I'm gonna go into OG meme assets that have history to them and that have real devs behind them. And that's what people are doing. Like most smart people that understand this industry and meaning the meme economy, they are positioning themselves in the OG meme tokens. They're not looking anywhere else. You know, Dogecoin, it's funny, like get into Dogecoin, reap your profits from Dogecoin, throw it into Pepe, run with Pepe, then throw it into Bobo, then go keep it moving. And that's how real successful traders win. They see the patterns and they go and they play. Most of them will play it conservatively, take money and then whatever it is. Like, yeah, I have it all in my head right now. It's just like it's the way the game is really easy if you study and you stick to your thesis. That's really it. Everybody makes it complicated. It's not that complicated. It really isn't.
He put Bobo at 40 billion. What? Do you see that?
What he wrote? What he write?
It makes sense, bro. It makes sense because Bobo continues to shrink its ratio between itself and Pepe. So, you know, this is what I'm going to put, because if my belief is that the top memes are going to suck up 90% of the money, let's do the math, right? So total crypto market cap is 2.5 trillion, right? So by the end of this all, right, we hit, in my opinion, 9 trillion, right? 9 to 10 trillion. I know that looks crazy on a linear chart. So if you'll go actually out to a logarithmic chart, you'll realize how realistic that looks on a logarithmic chart, right? Because like, for example, here was the peak in over here, and this was at 700 billion. Then we go to 3 trillion, yeah? So 4.3x from that top to that cycle top. So expect diminishing returns. Also, though, you could argue maybe don't expect diminishing returns with the gold ETF. So let's just say 250% from this top to the next one, right? That gets you to 10 trillion. So I know on linear chart it looks absolutely insane, but no, that's what's literally about to happen in my opinion. So let's take this back to, let's see, not logarithmic, but linear. Where is that? I don't even know where to. Okay, anyways. So if the market cap, right, reaches 10 trillion, and we believe that, I know David thinks like 20 to 30% of that is going to be in the memes, right? That means you expect a total market cap for meme coins to be 3 trillion. Or let's just say, let's be modest, David. You think 2 trillion, I think 1 trillion for memes, okay? So the top meme coins, once again, if 90% of the money goes to the top 1% or the top 10% of winners, then you need to understand the top 5, top 8, top 10 memes, they're going to make up for the largest chunk of that 2 trillion or $1 trillion. So let's go back to the rankings for the meme coins, right? On here, CoinMarketCap literally has it as the number 1 sector for people to look at, right? So this is how crazy this is. Bobo is at 70 million. I think it hasn't even updated here on CoinMarketCap. I know they have Brett's information wrong. They have it at 437 million. That needs to update because it's actually at 511 million. So by the end of the cycle, you're going to see, in my opinion, Bobo and Brett both in the top 10. Brett is already there. Look, number 3, 6, 9. And actually, Brett should be ahead of Meme. It should be here at 510 million, right? It's just CoinMarketCap has the data wrong. So anyways, when you realize the top 10 meme coins, right? Once again, if 90% of the money goes to the top 10% of the top 10 coins, then that means we need to split $1 trillion between these top 10 meme coins, right? Or whatever is going to end up being the top 10 meme coins. And so I think it makes a lot of sense that Dogecoin will hit above $1. So in that case, for Dogecoin to hit $1, it's around a 5x. This would be at $150 billion market cap, right? So let's say out of 1 trillion market cap for meme coins, Doge is 150 billion. Then let's say Pepe does what Doge did last cycle, which is 80 billion. Let's not forget SHIB, right? Let's say it matches what it did last cycle, which was around 40 billion. Let's say it doubles that. Like, let's say it also hits 80 billion. Okay? That right there is about 310 billion out of the 1 trillion. Okay, you do realize like there's other memes in the top 10 that are going to account for a lot of that market cap. Let's say Floki is at 30 billion. Let's say Bonk is at 30 billion, or let's just say Bonk 20 billion, right? Like for example, I'm much more bullish on Base than I actually am on Solana, which means I anticipate Brett can surpass Bonk, right, which is the #1 meme on Solana. So take that up, and guys, hopefully I'm not taking too long. Feel free to like stop me at any point. Like, I'm just kind of going through the numbers live, almost.
No,
like,
people want to see this, so trust me, I'll cut you off if I needed to.
Okay, cool.
By the way, I just want to say, welcome to the breakdown, episode 405. We're talking about everything. We're charting right now with Crash. The only two people I bring on here to do any sort of TA is Max from Because Bitcoin, and obviously Crash here, who has deemed himself the Warren Buffett of meme tokens. We're on here, and I'm only laughing because, hey, listen, hey, people call me Kobe. So like, some people say I'm the Joe Rogan of crypto. Okay.
I think that's a great comparison, bro.
Hey, I'll take it. Hey, I think that you do an amazing job. I really do. So
like, just add these numbers up. That's 400 billion out of 1 trillion, right?
But that's easy.
That's easy. That's easy. Let's look at I forgot Dog with Hat, right? I'm not a fan of that one, but nonetheless, let's be objective. Like,
and everybody forgets about Floki, bro. Like, I don't know. Like, I said like Doge, Pepe, Doge, Shiba Inu, and Floki are the 3 dogs that will survive. Like, they've survived that previous meme economy, and I think they're going to do numbers because I feel like they have teams behind them to do and the community. The numbers don't lie. Like, the numbers don't lie. So I think the numbers will be there for that. Everything else, no. Anything else, I absolutely do not believe in.
Here's the thing, right? There's Doge, Shib, Whiff, Floki. That's 4 dogs within the top 10 memes of the cycle. Okay, well, if that's dog coins, you realize Pepe is its own meta, right? Yeah. There's Pepe, Brett, Bobo. Like, it makes complete sense. You're going to have 4 dog coins in there. You're also going to have Pepe, Brett, and Bobo representing the Pepe-verse, It's pretty clear, bro. It really doesn't take a genius to see that. Yeah. These are the 2 most culturally relevant things in crypto when it comes to meme coins, is Pepe and dog coins. Like that, when you talk meme coins, that's what you talk about. When it comes to the big stories, the viral content, the headlines, it's always been people getting rich off dog coins, or this cycle, it's going to be Pepe. And it's already happened. You have me as proof, right? As one person. Dude, I will be the first person to turn 15K into $50 million plus dollars. You watch and see, bro. Because this does not take a genius to see. This is going to play out. Like, we're going to watch it happen, bro. Of course, I know some people, they want to be neutral. They don't want to like have an actual opinion on this, but I'm happy to stand by what I believe in. And that's what I believe in. I don't think this is freaking genius level math or anything to see here. Like, this is pretty common sense, actually. You actually take the time to look at the numbers and understand the meta and understand that, so.
No, I agree. Yeah. Got to throw up the horns for this shit. This is free. You imagine this is free, guys. There's like you're paying. There's some people paying like $99 a month for this kind of shit, and it's not even accurate. Not even accurate.
And the
So-
stuff that you posted today, or the stuff that you showed us today, and how you did it, I think, Crash, that's YouTube worthy, man. I think you could just put this up. Like, this is a new episode, bro. I think this should be put up because there was so much value here. And if you guys enjoyed it, go follow the guy. He's helped me not lose a bunch of money. That's for damn sure. And like, you know what I'm saying? But anyways, dude, Crash, just want to say thanks for coming, bro. You dropped heat today and with the charts and stuff. And tomorrow, I think Max is coming. So I think it's a really good. I think we got a really good power punch here with Max and freaking Crash, like just doing the Hulk smash, everything. So appreciate you, bro.
Thank you guys for having me. I really appreciate it. You know,
I appreciate you, Crash, man. Keep doing your thing, man. Young Warren. That's what I'm gonna call you from now on.
All right, man. See you guys.
Have a good one. I like Crash a lot.
Yeah, he's badass.
He's like, Young Warren! Young Warren!